Namaskar dosto. Today is 11th July 2021. Welcome to my channel Trade Plan Nifty. This channel is my journey in stock market. There's a weekly wrap video on Nifty where in this video I will discuss weekly levels for Nifty, my trade plan for Monday which is 12th July 2021, review my last week performance and share my learning in MTM at end of the video. I hope these discussions will add value to your trade setup and trading ideas. It looks like that Lalaji is continuing his consolidation phase and showing sign of reversal from 15,600. But before we get into detail, let's have a look into key elements of the market. First, we start with S&P 500. So S&P 500 on Friday has shown a magical move and has taken support on 8 bar moving average and has almost gone back to 4369. So this is definitely a good sign. On weekly chart also, S&P 500 is looking quite bullish and running parallel to 8 bar moving average. So S&P 500 is looking pretty strong, and it has almost on weekly basis has formed a weak year, which shows that the bulls are in full power. And that could be because US government 10 bond yield is continuously on weekly basis is going down, and it is almost around 1.36 on daily chart. Although it has taken a support on 200 bar moving average and going up, but still at 1.36 it is not much of the concern. And the good news is dollar index. So when we look into dollar index on weekly basis uh, is showing a red bar, and the bears are definitely dominating it at this point of time. And on daily chart also, we see that on Friday it has closed below 8 bar moving average, and now 20 bar is catching up. But this is definitely a good sign, specifically for Bank Nifty and the emerging market like India. So the global cues are looking quite positive. Now let's have a look into Bank Nifty. So when we see into Bank Nifty, what we see here is that Bank Nifty on weekly basis clearly shows that it is running between a consolidation zone of 34,000, 34,900 to 36,000, and now it will have a very strong resistance at 35,500, which you need to see if it is breaking or not. If 35,500 if it is broken, then the next resistance is only at 36,000 zone. And now Bank Nifty will definitely have a very good support at 34,900, which is a combination of my blue dotted black and black line. I use a fairly simple trade setup. If you want to know more about my trade setup, then please check out my video called Trade Setup Explanation on my YouTube channel, Trade Plan Nifty. So, Bank Nifty on weekly basis is showing that it is in consolidation, and now it has touched the bottom of the consolidation last week and has started moving up. So, still in uptrend above 8 bar, and now 8 bar has also catched up on weekly basis. So, 35054 will also act as a very good support for a Bank Nifty now. And on daily basis, Bank Nifty has shown a formation of a wick from the bottom level. So this is the first reversal pattern which we discuss, that is in a series called Engage. So this clearly shows that Bank Nifty is reversing from here. So Bank Nifty is on the verge of reversal at 35,270, and definitely on daily basis it is closed just above 8, above 20 and above 50, so looking in uptrend. Now the concern is Motabai. Motabai on a weekly basis is showing red bar. After AGM, it has still not recovered a single one day, and it is continuously going down. But still on daily chart, it is on weekly chart, it is above 20 and 50 bar moving average, which is at 2060. So on weekly basis, it is still in uptrend. On daily chart, Motabai is continuously going down, no sign of reversal at all. So it's looking very weak. It is below 20, below 8, and now below 50 bar moving average. So Motabai is definitely not looking good. Now, Motabhai will have a very strong support at 2057, which is a monthly L3, and if it doesn't reverse from here, and if 2057 is broken, then the next support is at 2050, which is combination of weekly L3 and 200 bar moving average. Now, if you see a 200 bar moving average, it is showing started moving downward direction. So this is not a good sign. I hope that from Monday onwards we see some reversal on Motabai. On top side, we see that now Reliance will have a resistance at 2087, which is a weekly H3 and also 50 bar moving average, and then a very good resistance at 2097, which is a combination of weekly pivot and weekly H4. So this week, Motabhai needs to reverse at least from 2050, if not tomorrow itself. So Motabhai is looking little weak. Now, when we look into HDFC Bank, HDFC Bank also on a weekly chart, it is looking above 8, above 20, so definitely an uptrend. And it is going almost in consolidation again between 1450 to 1540 level. But last week was a very grand week for HDFC Bank, and now it will have a very good support at 1498. So when we look into daily chart, we see that after a big move on Tuesday, it couldn't sustain the top level and it has come back. But now, still no sign of reversal on HDFC Bank. But now it is almost at a very critical support level from where it has reversed on daily basis, which is at 1497, so 15,000. So 1500 now act as a very strong support for HDFC Bank because of 20 bar moving average, black and blue magical line, and also weekly L3. And if 15,000 is broken, then the next support is at 1492. So any dip towards 15,000 should be bought with a stop loss below 1490. And on upper side, it has now strong resistance at 1505 and 1507. If 1507 is broken, then the next target is 1518 and 1527. So that's how the HDFC Bank is looking. Still no sign of reversal on HDFC Bank. Now let's have a look, very quick look on TCS. So when we look on TCS on a daily chart, it is still going down, no sign of reversal, but very close to 50 bar moving average. So may take a support here and reverse. So we need to see how TCS is working on Monday. But at this point of time, it is not looking good. SDFC showing some sign of reversal here, almost taking a support on 8 bar, 20 bar, and 50. And if it has a gap up opening, then it will take a support on 20 and 50. So SDFC is looking quite good. Infi is almost in consolidation now, and a green bar on Friday. And on weekly chart, you see that consolidation very clearly. So Infi is almost like neutral. Nothing much is happening here. HDFC Bank we just discussed. ICICI Bank again in consolidation. Nothing much is happening here on weekly chart. On daily chart, we see that it is almost taking a support on 50 bar, 20 and 8 bar. So this may jump up from here. And Kotak Bank is again in consolidation, uh, but still looking weak, below 8, below 20, and below uh, 50 and 200. So mix signal which very clearly says that market are in consolidation, but few stocks are showing specifically like a Bank Nifty is showing a sign of reversal, and and we are at the bottom of the consolidation. So I'll be not surprised that we see another up move in the coming week. Now let's confirm this view. Now let's see what Lalaji is saying to us. Now when we look into Lalaji, we see that Lalaji on weekly basis is now entering into consolidation or respecting the consolidation, and now 8 bar moving average has picked up and it has almost touched 15,634. So market is no more into overstress scenario, and the consolidation zone is between 15,600 to 15,900. But on weekly basis, definitely it is in uptrend. On daily chart, we see that Lalaji on Friday has formed a doji, and now the next bar will define how the move will be, and it looks like the open is quite above 15,800 level, so definitely it's going to open up. So the 15,600 is respected, and now market is moving towards 15,900, but still on daily basis it is close below 20, below 8, so in downtrend. If it opens above 15,767, which it looks like, then it will definitely come under uptrend, because then this will, it open will be above 8 bar and 20 bar moving average. Now, Lalaji will have a strong resistance at 15,850, which is monthly L3 as well as weekly H4. If 15,850 is broken, then the next resistance is at 15,920, which is a combination of my black and blue line. And if 15,920 is broken, then the next resistance is at 15,980. On support side, uh, Lalaji will have a now very good support at 15,700, 689. So we can say almost 15,700 zone. And if 15,700 zone is gone, then the next support is at 15,600. On 15-minute chart, we see the change in direction or in pattern, where we see that Lalaji has closed above 8, above 20. So definitely in uptrend. So here the trend has changed. Now let's confirm this trend by looking into market profile. Now when we look into market profile, we see that Monday's pivot is very narrow. So this could be a very big trend day. There's indication that Monday will be a trend day, and the pivot is below Friday's pivot. So the mood is bearish, but it all depends upon where market will open. So for Monday, the SGX currently showing 15,800. So this is almost above R2. So the trend has changed. If the open is above pivot, which is at 15,685, then it is confirmation that the trend has changed. Then the official strategy is buy on dip. But let's see what could happen on Monday. So on Monday, if the market will open at 15,800, and if it starts moving up, that's the first scenario, then the risk reward is not favorable, because how far it can go. Then we should look forward. I will look forward for a short position either at R3 or at 15,840. So anything between R2 and R3, I will look for a short position for a target of at least previous day high, which is 15,731. I'm looking forward to get 30 point with a 10 point as a stop loss. So that's the first option. If opens above 15,767, then this could act as a strong resistance, a good resistance, because of 200 bar moving average also. So if it goes up, so no buying up, look for a short at the top. And if it starts second position, second lot is that at the open itself on the first 5 or 10 minutes bar, if it's red bar and it crosses below 15,667, then I would like to short the market. Second option is that you can short the market here for a target of pivot. And the third and the best option is buy on dip, because official trade is buy on dip, because the trend is up, which is at pivot, which is at 15,685, which is a combination of many multiple lines like blue line pivot, monthly pivot, and all. And take a long position for a target of 15,900 or something. But that could be the best possible scenario. The second reversal could also happen from previous day high, which is at which is the second buy on dip scenario. So buy on dip at 15,720 to 15,740 zone, because that is a combination of previous day high R1, 20 bar moving average, as well as my black line. So maybe 15,720 may not be broken if Motabai starts supporting, and you see a reversal from here also. So official trade is buy on dip. First entry could be between 15,720 and 15,740, and the best possible scenario is buy on dip at pivot, which is at 15,685, 15,685, and any gap up moving towards R3 no buy. Then look forward for reversal pattern somewhere closer to R3 to sell on rise for a target of pivot. So that's my trade plan for Monday. Please consult your financial advisor before you take any trade. So now let's very quickly see what happened on Friday. So on Friday we entered the market with a clear understanding that market is in bearish mood, but at the bottom of the consolidation. And the idea was to sell on rise. But what I did is that when the market had a gap down open, it almost touched bottom of the consolidation, and somewhere on this green bar you see a reversal pattern forming. So this is the extreme reversal pattern 2 which was formed here, and I entered on this particular green bar with the 2 lot, and with the philosophy of making 30 points, and then eventually it went up on this green bar and I made around 15 point, and on this red bar I exited my position. Then again, I entered one lot somewhere here, somewhere in between here on green bar or something. I hold it for some time and then eventually exited. I'm not pretty sure why I did not carry the position, but it looks like maybe weekend and I was not ready. I didn't carry the position. Otherwise, setup was quite good to carry this position home. So, well, how the profit and loss looking? So for a July month, I'm already down by 12,000, and I have Hero MotoCorp futures which I'm carrying with me. It is not looking good. But as of now, 12,000 rupees loss. And was the learning? Learning is the biggest learning for this week is this 30-point strategy that look forward to improve my entry and exit strategy with a target of 30 point and 10 point as a stop loss, which will help me to minimize my loss and maximize my profit and improve my technical entry and exit skill set. So idea here is that I will enter the market only when I see the one of four reversal pattern forming at critical level on my trade setup. Otherwise, no entry, no exit. As soon as the uh, market Lalaji starts moving in my direction, I will, as soon as the 10 points or 15 points, 20 points are up, I will revise my stop loss to break even and hold it there. And when it touches to 30 points, I would look forward to start either cutting my position or trailing the stop loss from that point of time. So that's the biggest learning. Idea here is not to make money. Idea here is to sustain myself in this market for 1 year without losing a capital and build my trading techniques. I hope these discussions are adding value to your trade setup and trading ideas. Welcome to all my new followers. Stay healthy, wear mask. Jai Hind.